Hey, yeah, it's Tiffany. I wanted to get ahead of this clip just because it's a little different than what I'd normally upload here. So, if you followed me, or if you haven't, I put a lot of clips up here when I have time. They're very, edited. I trim them down so I can get rid of the extra stuff and maybe add a little hee hee ha ha funny stuff. This one I wanted to keep as is. It's a fairly serious highlight, or at least pretty emotional. And we do joke a little bit in it, but the core of it, there's just a lot of deeper things, a lot of thank yous and all that stuff. And I figured it would be nice to keep the original intention intact on this one. But I also just thought it was important to share. So, just know going in, there's some discussion about less than favorable family situations and not directly talked about, but allusions to kind of the current state of the world and all that stuff. But the ultimate point was just to thank everyone, despite that, for a wonderful 2 years. So I just wanted to mention that before it starts. Thanks for watching. I hope you like it. And like I say in that video, thank you for 2 years. Yeah, I figure it would be like fitting to just kind of end on like this. I don't know. I just wanted to talk a little bit because I've already said a lot, but I mean, I don't know. Just as a broad statement, thank you for 2 years. When I when I started this, I didn't have any. I had no idea that I would ever like get as far as I did with this. And obviously, I'm not like some big shot streamer or anything, but this has definitely grown into something that I could not have foreseen personally. Uh, it I don't know. I mentioned a lot of this on like when I posted on Blue Sky, so I mentioned a lot of this before, but like, uh, it's meant a lot to me to be able to do this, like in a time where I don't know, like a lot of times I'm just working. I don't, and like, there's not always, how do I say, in a time, or like I work, I don't know, it's like average work, it gets the job, it gets me, or it gets the job done and all that stuff, but like it so like having, but it's not super exciting, so being able to have like a creative project like this that I could work on and like have some kind of cool environment to kind of build up this cool little like concert, I call it, to build up at over time and to keep adding to and to keep trying new things and like learn new things and make it like this fun little project has meant a lot to me. Like even if it's not meant for like this like official this is my job, I uh, I will always appreciate like doing it and like being able to be here for anyone who wants to drop by. If nothing else, it gives me a wonderful chance to just talk because I'm not good at that sometimes. I'm definitely often around people who are a lot louder and eat better at talking than I am. So being able to like have a place to just talk freely and stuff means a lot to me just because like I'm bad at it. So like I appreciate even just being able to yap, and I appreciate those who want to come hang out and listen that stuff. Um and yeah, I will. I mean, I said it on there. I can say it on here. Come on, come on, I got this. Uh, uh, I mean, it's been this has been a wonderful thing for me, just with a lot of stuff that's going on IRL, I guess. Can I get to the? Hold on. Wonder, does this actually go to the? Yeah, I want that version now. Um, the not echoey version, I guess. Life has been a lot. I've definitely mentioned it before on here, but I can say it again. Life has been a lot. Um, I mean, obviously, like in the just recent, like right now, there's just a lot of shit going on. It's frankly very overwhelming. I'm trying my best to get to parse through it all and be able to like respond to it. I'm just very bad at that, and it's definitely just very stressful to try and parse through everything. And but I'm trying to figure out where I can be to help or be for there for people and stuff as I go. So, so yeah, it's just a lot. And then I guess on a more personal level, because yeah, I've mentioned it, I've alluded to it a few times on streams and stuff. But I mean, yeah, like last summer I half accidentally parse. I'm telling Yoshi P. God damn it, Rain. uh yeah, last summer, the general summary is that last summer I half accidentally came out as non-binary to my family, and they have not taken it well at all, frankly. uh it started with they were trying to ask me questions about what that means, and I was trying to be as clear as I can about what it means to me and why I feel more confident knowing this, having this knowledge of myself and being more in tune with who I am and why it does make me feel, better and stuff. No, I appreciate it, Rain. That was really clever, honestly. And I appreciate it. And they just didn't want to listen. They would just act like I wasn't telling them anything and dodging questions when I was being as clear as I can. And from there, I tried. I tried to, how do I say? I didn't stop. I didn't give up. I tried to show them that, I don't know, that nothing was gonna change. I'm non-binary, that I would appreciate to be like, I would appreciate if my family would, be there as I'm trying to figure this stuff out. And like, as I'm finding myself, and they've made it very adamant that they will not. And like, it was just kind of a pretty constant barrage of like, what we should come up, like, because I'm in Texas, they're in Texas, so like, it was a pretty constant barrage of like trying to, like, say they wanted to come up here and get me to church, constantly asking me if I was at church, going to just, instead of trying to actually ask about me and like trying to get to understand what I'm talking about, just send me Bible verses in an attempt to remind me that I am severely wrong and being corrupted by other people. I didn't think of this on my own. No. I'm following someone else for this. For something that would clearly like that. I mean, yeah, it obviously is like very hard. I mean, it's dangerous in the wrong place, and it's just kind of, I don't know. I mean, I don't, and I tried, and it's, they wouldn't try. I'll say that. I tried and they would not try, and just kind of tried to do the whole like, what does it take? Fuck. Give an inch, take a mile. Is that what it is? Where like, if you would try and reason with them, they would just or take that opportunity to try and like, they would like try and lead me in with like trying to act like, I don't know, say like anything about like trying to remind me that they're on my side or whatever, but then continue to just like lash out and just show me very clearly. Thank you. Yeah, that was it. Okay, good. Remind me that they think I'm wrong and not what I used to be, and I was so much better. And what happened? You let the wrong people tell you how to live your life. Is like not, which everything I've told them is not true, and they will not listen. And honestly, I mean, I then followed up, but I was like, I just need some space, and I was hoping it could help me understand what to do next, and hopefully they would actually go back to the things I said and wrote to them that they said I didn't, for all the times they said I wasn't telling them anything. And and they would I was hoping it would kind of help us like get our ducks in a row, and like I could go back and figure out what to do next, and they would see what I wrote and know what to do next. And they sure didn't do that. They've kind of made it their constant mission to keep up with reminding me how I am not who I once. Well, I'm not. I'm worse off than I once was to them, and trying to like just find every opportunity that they can to appear in my life more, to just yell at me and remind me that I'm like screwing myself over just for being me and all this stuff. And I don't know, like there have been streams that have just kind of been, I will fully say there have been a couple streams that have been like fucked, because like, or not fucked, just like the pacing got whacked out just because of stuff they were doing IRL that was like, and I didn't want to, and it was like honestly giving me, like I was just had a bunch of it was just giving me anxiety and making it hard to like keep going with the stream and stuff like that. I don't know, they've done a lot this past half year, and I don't mean, I don't know, I don't want to like overplay it, because like on the grand scheme of things they haven't been violent or anything, and I live on my own, and I can take care of myself. Like there's nothing they can like hold over me for wanting to be non-binary or whatever. So like on a realistic sense, I'm okay, and I'm happy that I'm able to like be, on my own, and even help others out in their own situations, I guess. Like have enough to be able to do that. So I don't know. In the grand scheme of things, I'm okay. There's nothing, like I'm not in like danger, and I'm about to move, so like I'll be on my own even more. Like it's just like, so I'm not trying to say this is like an inherent, like there's a point to all this. I'm not trying to say this is like an inherent as like a pity ploy or some shit. I mean, it's like they said in Celeste, it's good to talk about things, so like that's what I'm doing, I guess. It's certainly not great for the mental state when your parents are showing you that they love their vision of you more than what the part of you, more than the you that is actually you, I guess. That's all. But all that was just to say that alongside my amazing friends, who are honestly my found family at this point, like my raid static has been incredibly wonderful as I've figured a lot of this stuff out. A lot of my other friends who are like that I met from IRL or online or whatever have been incredibly supportive, even if it's just like when we play games, just giving me some kind of distraction from life and just chilling, helping my emotions chill and shit. I mean, the streaming has been an incredible outlet for me, for being able to like, I don't know, just like either distract myself from that for a little bit, or at least, or like have a creative outlet to kind of like, I mean, it's where I first like even mentioned anything about using different pronouns, using they them. It's helped me be able to find my voice in a lot of ways, to be more proud of myself and like who I am and all this stuff. And it's definitely just been a wonderful creative outlet for me to be me and to help and to show, or hopefully provide an environment for everyone to be themselves and who they really are and stuff like that. So I don't know, just like being able to like take some of the negative emotions or the negativity, or that's not the word, shit, sorry, being able to take just like a lot of the shit that I've been getting from them and turn it into something good for other people. I hope that's what I'm doing. Please let me know if I'm not. But yeah, so all that to say, this has meant a lot to me to be able to stream at all, and the fact that it's even got to 2 years is kind of insane to me. Like, I'm incredibly happy and proud of what I've been able to do, and I am so thankful for everyone who's joined me on this journey, whether it's like you're here right now, whether you're chatting or just lurking, or whether you're like supporting from the backside or from the sidelines, because I know not everyone can make it. That's fine. But I still feel like support from the homies. So however you're interacting with this whole concert, thank you. I love y'all very much. And yeah, it definitely helps me want to AO supporting from the backside. Oh god. We love support back shots. No, no, that's not what I meant. Yeah, I just it means a lot. It means a lot to be able to do this and be here, despite everything, to be able to have built up some kind of bastion of like, you know, love, or despite all of the I guess the hate that I see. It's very nice to be able to build some, what I'd like to call it, some kind of bastion of like love, and like just being able to like vibe for a while and like see other people online who are still doing the same thing amidst a lot of the chaos of the world right now. So I don't know. I'm always a believer that there's like joy to be found, and that's part of what gets us through a lot of shit like this. So let's keep doing that for sure. So thank y'all. Oh, am I supposed to do the thing where like I say like thank you for, well, I mean, I already did that last year. That's not like a big like thing anymore, or that's not like some big reveal anymore. I mean, whatever. Thank you. Thank you from, what did I say last year? Fuck. It was like thank you from Tiffany the streamer. Thank you from like Noah, the person behind the scenes who's just looking for finding their way in life. There, I did it, but it wasn't as epic as last time, but I said it again.